everybody. Today I am going to be doing the end of the year book tag, which I've never done before. I didn't know it existed. This tag was created by Ariel, I think, Ariel Bassett. So I think she privated her videos. Most tag videos, original videos, are usually privated. This tag just basically sums up the rest of the year's plans, I think. That's at least what I get from the questions. And it's super short too, which is gonna be nice for editing. Let's get started. The first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? There are not. I participated in the finish-a-thon. I think it was the last week of July, maybe the first week of August, but I think it was the last week of July. And I finished all the books that I had unfinished. I have a vlog for it if you want to go watch it. Super successful. I read so much that week. So I finished everything that I'm currently reading. I don't have anything on my Goodreads currently reading thing or the story graph. I'm really good at this point in time. Do you have any autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I do. I'm currently reading it. I don't know what's defined as like autumnal, because obviously I feel like that's different for everybody. Technically I could have picked a YA mystery for this. Anyways, what I'm reading right now is my transition, I guess you could call it. If not Winter, Fragments of Sappho translated by Anne Carson. I think I mentioned this once on my channel before when I was like in a vlog where I held it. It's just fragments of Sappho's works and they're all together. It's super short. There are some pages that literally have like 3 words on it, and I divided it because I don't want to just finish it in one sitting. It's very easy to finish this in one sitting. I want to devour it, so I'm going to finish 25 pages a day for 2 weeks, which sounds like a long time. Actually, I think I did it for 10 days. Anyways, it sounds like a long time, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it, because then I'm gonna be able to devour it. I love Sappho so much, and I feel like this is like the perfect November book. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Not necessarily. I don't really catch up with new releases or anything, which is why you haven't seen any anticipated releases videos from me, because I don't buy new books, so yeah. I was excited for Black Sun, so I could have used that for this answer, except I bought it Monday, so all I'm anticipating is the package. I did pick one book from November though, and one book from December to talk about, just to give you an answer for the question. In November, I'm excited for Here the Whole Time by Vitor Martins, translated by Larissa Helena. This is just a contemporary. I like contemporaries like this. I think it's going to be great. Also, it's a translated work. Translated works are always great as well. And in December, I think The Cousins by Karen M. McManus is coming out. Maybe incorrect about that, but I think it is. I read 2 out of the 3 of her published works. I really liked both of them. I think I read One of Us is Lying a couple years ago, or maybe last year, and I read Two Can Keep a Secret at the beginning of this year, and I liked them. I haven't read YA mystery in a while, so I think that'll be like exciting to just take it back a little. YA mystery is my comfort zone. Also, I think it has a secluded location. It's set on an island where stuff is happening. That's exciting. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I am participating in the Clear Your readathon, and I'm basically only reading my physical TBR for the rest of the year. I promise you. So I have a lot of books I want to get to, basically my entire TBR. Technically 25% of my TBR I want at least done by the end of the year, and the reason it's only like 25% and not like 70 or 50% is because I only have, well, it's a lot to me actually. I have 38 books on my TBR, so I wouldn't be too mad if I only get that down to like 20, shoot, what's 25% of 38? 9 books. Wow. Okay, I'm not only gonna finish 9 books. You get the point though. My TBR is not that big compared to other people, so. But I guess if I had to finish books and pick 3, it would be these 3. It was kind of hard to pick because I don't necessarily, it's not like I hate all the books on my TBR, it's just I'm not super excited for any of them that like I immediately want to pick up, but I have these 3 to talk about. They're all fairly short. First, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. This book gives me November vibes, so hopefully I could pick it up this month. but this is the Bantam Classics edition, and I got this back at the beginning of July because I thought I was going to need to read it. I want to read it anyways because I've heard it's really good, and it's gothic, I'm pretty sure, and it has an interesting relationship. So definitely Wuthering Heights, hopefully by the end of the month. And then, I don't know, I kind of picked this one because I've been kind of wanting to get to it soon. But Beloved by Toni Morrison. I know this one's a horror. I don't know if it's gothic horror necessarily. I think it's just horror, but this one just seems really interesting, and I feel like it's going to be good to read at the end of the year. I don't know if I'd be as motivated to read it if it was like the first half of the year, so hopefully I can get to this one by the end of the year, not necessarily November. And then another book I got this year, oh geez, these are all books I got this year. The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat and Other Clinical Tales by Oliver Sacks. Maybe this month because it's nonfiction November, but I don't really care if it's not this month. This is just about a bunch of very rare cases of psychology that Oliver Sacks talks about. I know Oliver Sacks as a writer is very much loved, and so it just makes me more excited to read this, and I love case studies, which is why I got this. So hopefully I can get to this one. It shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I'm definitely going to read at least 3 books by the end of the year. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? This one's really hard to answer because there's a shock factor in that question. Like, a book that I expect to like, but not necessarily love, right? There's definitely books I know I'm going to love, so I won't be shocked if I like them. I could just go with Fragments of Sappho, but I know I'm going to love this one. Shoot, I know what I was going to talk about. Well, I'll mention both of them now. How did I forget? I was thinking about the questions late yesterday, and yes, I forgot. But I was going to talk about No Other World by Raoul Mehta. This is like a contemporary, I don't know if it's coming of age necessarily, and I really don't know what it's about either. I just got it at Dollar Tree. And I really liked the cover, and I really liked how it's centered around an Indian guy. Definitely need to read from more cultures. I was going to talk about that one right now, but what I wanted to answer with was Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. That one's coming in today along with Black Sun, and I need to read it for school, and I think I'm going to like it, but I feel like I may be shocked by how much I love it, maybe a favorite. I know a lot of people like James Baldwin's writing, so it's a toss-up, and I love myself a good discovery story. Final question. Have you already started making reading plans for 2021? Yes. I have to start thinking about it because I have to get excited for the new year, right? I have videos planned. I have a new series that I wanted to start this year. It's in October, but I couldn't because October was busy, which you would know if you watched my October wrap-up. Oh shoot, I have some reading vlogs that aren't necessarily in that series that I want to go up, that I want to go up. Maybe I would do those this year though, if like the prompts align with the books I want to read that week. But if not, then definitely in the new year. And I think that's as far as my reading plans go. I don't really make plans on specifics of nonfiction versus fiction or page count or stuff. Well, I don't. Maybe as I come to the new year at the end of December, beginning of 2021, I'll have more plans and more goals, so watch out for that video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm a booktuber. I put content out for books every week. Hopefully I don't get too swamped with work. Finals or midterms are coming up, so hopefully everything goes well. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.